skill for skill, none of these guys. Nobody.
I can't. Calm down. Calm down, brother.
I say ninth round.
What?
I say ninth round.
You said ninth?
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach clashed in a heated exchange at the press conference, trading insults and bold threats. At a recent press conference, Lamont Roach emphasized his deep connection to Washington, D.C., stating, "My whole family is from D.C." In response, Gervonta Davis cautioned Roach against involving his family in the pre-fight hype, suggesting that Roach's father would be shaking during the bout. Davis firmly advised, "Don't bring your family.
My whole family is from D.C. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. Tell me.
They gonna celebrate with me. Yeah.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here
It's
shaking.
what's
his name? He was shaking on the
Pop.
on my kids. He was shaking on.
Hey, Pop. Never. Never. That's cap. What I'm about to say?
How you gonna say it's cat?
It gotta be.
You gonna say it's cat? I'm watching.
Gotta be.
Hey,
somebody lying.
Good. Hey, yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey.
Okay, Tank.
The rivalry between Davis and Roach dates back to their amateur days. In 2011, the two faced off at the Amateur Junior Olympics, showcasing their burgeoning talents. This early encounter laid the foundation for their competitive dynamic, with both fighters demonstrating the skills that would later define their professional careers. During the press conference, Davis addressed Roach's verbal jabs, warned him to halt the trash talk. He asserted that such provocations would only intensify his resolve to deliver a punishing performance in the ring, making Roach pay for that. Confident in his strategy and preparation, Davis predicted a decisive outcome for the fight. He stated that he envisions a ninth-round knockout, aiming to end the match conclusively in his favor.
I represent, if you people doubting you, you feel like you know you're back against the rope and you don't have nobody, I go for them. I feel good. Them people. You feel me?
Okay. My last question.
Look at a good one.
My last question. I just want, just for us in here, I want y'all to predict what round.
What round what? What round what?
What y'all say?
What round what?
You know when they start talking, when the people that I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'm gonna beat his ass.
You can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit, man.
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet. If y'all was
We
loud.
got the whole wood over there.
Like twist it up. I don't give a fuck.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over you.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna come up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
Y'all
gonna get fucked up over here. What do I look like in?
Okay.
People are criticizing this fight, saying Tank shouldn't have fought Roach because he's not on his level. Many believe Roach isn't elite enough, making this matchup feel like a mismatch.
I say ninth round.
What?
I say ninth round.
You said ninth?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look. He looked at
No, I'm telling you, saying you going down in the ninth? You know that power occurred late.
I know you got some sneaky power. That's what I do know.
What?
Who said that? You said
My
what?
man,
You said what? Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the niggas to talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want back? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from?
Addressing perceptions of the bout as a trash fight, Davis explained that the decision to face Roach was influenced by a lack of available opponents at the moment. He noted that other potential contenders were already committed to scheduled fights. When questioned about not fighting Teofimo Lopez, Davis cited personal reasons. He expressed that Lopez's consistent disrespect towards him as a man influenced his decision to exclude Lopez from his list of potential opponents.
I'm not gonna lie, I think like I watch like most of the other press conferences before you into the ring. Somebody, you be dragging, bro. I ain't gonna. But with Lamont, bro, it's kind of like y'all. It's kind of like you feel the coach. I feel like the respect for y'all too. I want to know how you kind of balance between having respect for him, but in the lane, knowing like I gotta do my job.
It'd be like, I don't know. It'd be little clips like you see how like man Helm was talking and then somebody else talked in his crew. That's what get me up. And that's what made me like. I always want to prove to somebody that I'm like they not who they are.
You tell when they try to talk about that money, that how they been.
Period. Like when they talk shit. Period. That's when I get up for it.
Okay, teach me your bag. Last question, bro.
Renowned trainer Bo Ease weighed in on the upcoming fight, describing it as a good fight, but expressing his support for Davis. Andis highlighted the challenges of facing Davis, noting his ability to execute every type of shot in the ring.
What's up, this your boy Easy Work Boxing. Please like, comment, and subscribe. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one, baby. I see a lot of Tank fans and penis riders are upset behind the fact that people are saying that Lamont Roach fight is trash, which we all know is trash. You know, the question that I keep hearing when I'm on my live and people get mad when I'm telling them that the fight is trash is, who else was out there for him to fight? Who else could he fight? The question is, who else did he send an offer to? That's the question. Who else could he have sent an offer to instead of him giving us another 130 pounder who hasn't fought anybody just like him? Who else could he have sent the contract to give y'all fans that's out there penis riding and upset at real boxing fans for knowing that Tank is playing y'all?
Roach disclosed that he has been eager to face Davis for years, even before Davis' bout with Hector Garcia. This revelation underscores Roach's long-standing ambition to challenge Davis in the ring.
Friends, y'all had history, y'all went back and forth back in the day, but why him? Why Roach? Out of all the people, I think a lot of people they had a scheduled fight. Sure, they had a scheduled fight. And another thing with the Teofimo nigga, he kept saying all this wild shit like monkey this, monkey that. He disrespected me as a man, so that's another reason why I would. But I would fight him, like, you know. So I don't know. It just the other guys was definitely gonna fight, like who I could really fight. You feel me? And he was the one that was calling. I know how. Yeah. And I like that, right? But during these press conferences, you give him a lot of respect. Like, is this to sell a fight or is it like to really believe it? Nah, I mean,
Like, really though,
because the only reason why, because he is good. Like, don't get me wrong, but come on, like, I mean, he's good, but when it comes to fight night, it's gonna be a whole different.
Despite criticisms questioning Roach's capabilities, insiders recognize him as a formidable fighter. The lack of widespread public knowledge about Roach contributes to misconceptions about his potential to defeat Davis.
I think it'd be a good fight, man. Yeah, let me tell you. I think it'd be a real good fight, man. You know what I mean? I think I would have to go with Tank. You know what I mean? But I think it's a real good fight. You know what I mean?
Lamont will be moving up. What would he have to do to make that fight?
Oh, he move it up?
Yeah, it would be. You know, he's the champion at 30.
Oh, okay. I have to go with Tank. He's moving up. Yeah.
What does he need to do to make this competitive?
Hey, Tank, he don't trade with him. Got a box. Box, move, time up. You know what I mean? Walk him around. Frustrated. You know what I mean? Let him drop his guards. You know what I mean? Let him drop his guards and then you can take it. But it's difficult when you fighting tanks, man. It's difficult when you fighting. The tank sets you up with all types of shots, man. You can be beating tank, man. Hit him with all kinds. If you can't punch you and jump, you know what I mean? But with the tank, you about to say, man, it's gonna be a knockout. You know what I mean? Because Tank will set you up. Like I said, he know how to set you up. And also, like I tell people, Tank can box when he want to box. You know what I mean?
I thought he was just a puncher. You were the first person that told me
That he can
that
box.
he could box.
Yeah.
And then I started to see it fight after fight.
Yeah, he can fight real good, man. I mean, the box real good. He box real good, man. You know what I mean? You know how to do it all. Tank know how to do it all.
Roach emphasized that both he and Davis share similar levels of experience and defensive skills. He pointed out that their extensive history is not widely known among local boxing fans, suggesting that this lack of awareness contributes to underestimations of his prowess.
I don't know if y'all know, but I've been in the Tank sweepstakes 2 years ago. A fighter's biggest payday around our weight class is going to be against
Yeah.
That's what they call it. The Canelo sweepstakes, obviously, you fight Canelo, you can do that. The Tank sweepstakes, obviously, you fight Tank. I got a call from them 2 years ago before he fought Hector Garcia. I wasn't champ at the time, and Hector was the champ. And I was the mandatory, that's crazy, I was the mandatory for Hector. He used his same, I'm doing air quotes, I'm doing the same thing. Hector used his special privilege to fight Tank instead of me, so I had to wait.
Because he didn't want to lose to you, so if I'm going to lose, I'm going to fight Tank.
I get the
Because
payday.
if I lose to the champ,
Ain't no
I'm
payday.
still the champ, and I can still keep on going and fight. That's a business decision.
Exactly. That's why
That's what it's talking about. That's business.
Davis expressed confidence in his understanding of Roach's fighting style and strategy stemming from their previous encounter. This familiarity, according to Davis, provides him with an advantage as he prepares for their upcoming bout.
What came out still on top? With Floyd? You said, oh, what was the lose situation? What's the name? You talking about like a boxing match or? Yeah, boxing. Who was doing mine? If you don't want to, it's fine. Who? I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21. Now I haven't fought 7. Around that time, I wasn't making that much. I probably, so 6 months is crazy to not fight. When they came back, and it's like, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Gervonta driver. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. So I had to fight him. And missing all that happened, I got evicted. Had to sell my drugs. So now, and remind you, I'm letting boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
In a direct message to Davis, Roach warned against underestimation, insisting that he be taken seriously as a contender. Roach's statement reflects his determination to prove himself in the forthcoming fight. Teofimo Lopez weighed in on the matchup, urging observers to look at the resume. He suggested that his own extensive experience would enable him to dominate Davis, implying that he possesses the necessary skills to overcome Davis in the ring.
What 90% of the people don't know is that we have like the same skill set, honestly. We got the same experience, and it's definitely, obviously the power is just, obviously the power is different, especially to the eye test. But what they don't know is like the defense over here is up to par. They don't know I'm not scared. They don't know that I'm going to go in there and be in control.
This DMV versus DMV, you know what I mean? Like, I feel, like, tell us a little bit about being a DMV fighter, what that means, you know what I mean?
I mean, well, you can attest, it's been a hotbed for a long time. it's been a hotbed of boxing for a long time, even if it's not well known to the to the general public of the boxing world. Everybody know that DC, Maryland, and mainly DC and Maryland, but DC, Maryland, Virginia got some of the best fighters in the country. And so when it comes to world champions, as bred world champions in the world too.
Lamont, you talking about having no fear of Gervonta. How much does that play a role in this fight? In the fact that you went head up with him before back in the amateurs, and so how much does that kind of help the confidence heading into a fight with him? And even and to those points too, like a lot of guys aren't exchanging with Gervonta in the pocket, trust their defense to try to punch in between his punches. And do you feel like you're going to challenge him in that area in a way we haven't seen a lot of fighters challenge him?
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think they know that too. So and that's the thing. That's really going to bring like his age.
A segment of the public perceives Roach as less elite compared to Davis, leading to skepticism about the competitiveness of the fight. This perception has influenced some fans' decisions regarding purchasing tickets or pay-per-view access for the bout.
From Baltimore, he's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
We're gonna feel all this shit we gotta do. Look, hey Tank, we're gonna go 35-12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Within the black community, there is a movement encouraging support for the Davis vs. Roach fight. Pros emphasize the significance of two black boxers headlining a major event and urge fans to rally behind the matchup.